All right, moving on. Talking about Trae Young, actually, it's funny you guys brought him up.
My guy.
I just want to. Okay, I don't know if this is exact to this day, but when I had the news written down, Atlanta in the last 1,500 games were 750 and 750, which AKA is
Mid.
the most mid team in the league.
Literally, like.
It's insane how they've been so good at staying 500. And I actually want to bring this up to you guys, but you guys have already asked the question a little bit. But like, what do you think about Atlanta's future? Like, how do you feel like they could kind of shape their future into like if they want to keep winning or they want to try to push for playoff success, or do you think they should just tear it down and like kind of just be like, man, it's not gonna work anymore?
Do you want to take this one first?
No.
All right.
Oh, you, brother.
All right, I'll give my shot on this one.
Mm.
I think they're in no man's land. Like, you tear it down, you're not good enough to tank. Like, even if you tear everything down, because you have just these guys on the roster that you can send away, but you're gonna the players you get back in return, they're gonna be young and upcoming. They're like super raw, but still good.
Yeah.
But you're not good enough to even compete for a play-in spot, which no man's land. Like, you have to make do with what you have right now. You got DeJounte Murray for 3 picks. Like, that's a lot of picks too, for someone like that.
I feel like
You still got Clint Capella on that massive, well, not massive, but like decently priced deal, and he's playing pretty well still. And you got all these players aside from Trae Young, and I think if I'm the GM, I would want to blow it up, but like I need to get the most out of everyone. I can't be desperate. So, 750 wins and 750 losses. That reflects really badly on us.
Yeah.
Because, like, there was that stretch from 2015, 2016 when they were, like, the Spurs of the East, and they still crumbled in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
There was that stretch when, not Jeff Teague, but Al Horford and, Paul Millsap was leading the charge. Dennis Schroeder was there, and they were still decently competitive, but from there they fell off hard, and I don't know if they can ever recover from a move like that again from Trae Young. So you're going to be looking at a team with the bottom of the barrel but doesn't have the draft picks to make a strong push. They're just a team in no man's land. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that. That's why I just fucking get rid of Trae Young.
Oh wow.
Just fucking just ship him off to San Antonio. You know,
So what's the projected value for Trae Young?
Trae Young? Like $5. I don't fucking know.
$5.
$5?
Yeah, $5 and maybe like a lollipop, something like that. Here you go. Yeah. Realistically, what could they get for Trae Young?
Is he worth 2+ first round picks?
Has to be, I think.
Trae
so.
Young, yeah, man. Yo, like I think he
Is
gets.
he worth 5 first round picks? I don't think 5.
No.
And that's what.
Like what did the Bucks get for Dame? Like what did they give up for Dame?
It wasn't a 3-way deal.
Drew Holiday. They got, I think, 2 first round picks for Dame.
Two?
I think it's 2
Only
first round.
two?
But that was like disgruntled Dame though. Like
Dame
it is a
wasn't-
different Dame. But I think he's around like the 3 to 4 first round pick value. Like he has a lot of value. Like he can
Trae,
run an offense.
He's young. He's
yeah,
literally
like,
young. Like,
yeah, he's
Trae is
literally
young.
young. Yeah, he's dead ass young. Yeah,
and he's
you're right.
kind of on Wemby's timeline. Like, sure, 7 years removed, but still relatively.
7 years? That's so
Is
far.
it actually something?
24, 25-year-old is Trae.
Shit.
Wemby's 19.
But I'd still think they can make it work.
Yeah, they
You know
should
what
be
I mean?
able to.
Like, send them off to fucking San Antonio. Send them fucking somewhere. But I'd hope San Antonio.
Yeah, for sure.
Pair 'em
Yeah.
with Wemby, you know what I mean? And just get whatever picks you can back. You probably have to give up like a player too. Like I don't know who they'd have to give up.
Vassell probably.
Probably or Keldon. Someone. They'd give up someone, right?
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
It'd probably be Vassell. He's on a more bigger deal.
Yeah. So you give them up, a couple picks, and then you build around on Yeke Okongwu, and then just like that.
Okongwu, he's the guy.
Not Jalen Johnson.
Nah, Yeke Okongwu. Build around my boy.
But how do you feel about like the other guys on the roster? Like Joan Johnson's someone this year that
Shocked me.
Quinn Snyder. I mean, last year Nick McMillan did not play him 1 minute,
Mhm.
and this year Quinn Snyder is like, whoa, this guy's actually decent, and now he's averaging like 15 points a game.
He's great.
15 and 5.
He's great, man.
Not too bad.
How old is DeJounte now?
DeJounte's like 26, 27. No, even 28 even.
But wow, I remember when he got drafted, bro.
Trade his ass too.
Yeah.
Send him to the
But-
Lakers, bro.
Yeah.
You'll never get the value you got DeJounte for because they sent out 3 first round picks. You're never going to get that.
They
No.
could have got it this year. I feel like they should have probably
A
traded him.
desperate team would have.
I think the Magic could have pulled the trigger on that. Like they would have been down to,
Yeah,
even if it's
yeah.
3 shit first round picks like the Raptors got. They could have got something for DeJounte. Like I think his value was the highest. He was shooting like 40% from 3.
Yeah.
He was
It's just
clutch.
plummeted from here because he's a free agent after next year, is it? Or did he sign an extension?
No, he's a free agent. Yeah.
Yeah, free agent, right? Yeah, I really think like, cause they're so fucking mid. Like what you said, no man's land. Like when you're so mid like that, you're like in like the fucking Phantom Zone. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck can you do? You know what I mean?
You know the Yu-Gi-Oh graveyard?
Yeah,
That's
man.
what you are.
Like, what do you do? Like, you're so mid. Like, okay, if you're shit, like, okay, we're gonna tank. Okay, we're gonna try to like trade our best players, hope for the draft. If you're really good, you're like, okay, let's put the missing pieces.
Right.
But you're so mid
Yeah,
that
like-
you can't do either of those
You
things.
really have nowhere to go.
No,
at
but
that
even
point.
even if you trade everyone, you're still mid.
You're still mid. You're still there. Like,
It's like a waste of a season, pretty much.
yeah.
I mean, the past 1,500 games have been a waste of the season for them. So
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
like, I commend them. Like you are literally like the bar. Like, you are the bar.
Like they're chill with just being like the shit team that you kind of pass through in the playoff race, and you're like, oh, okay, so we're pretty much on the way to 8 seed.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
pretty
It's like
much there.
50-50, but we're probably gonna.
Yeah, like we're probably in that range.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, definitely feel bad.
your
about
thoughts
Atlanta.
about Atlanta?
Yeah.
I think they should have blown it up probably like a year or 2 ago. They remind me of the Bulls in a way. Like,
The Bulls.
I think
Well,
the
they're
Bulls
just-
are still worse.
you think they're
I
worse?
still think they're worse.
I think at least the guys in the roster have like enough trade value. Like Levine, DeRozan, Vucevic, like a team could definitely use them. Trae Young and DeJounte, it's weird because DeJounte, not that good of a defender, even though that's his like main thing. Like if if he's not able to defend, then he's kind of just like a shot chucking 2 guard that plays point guard. Trae Young has defensive abilities. Like it's hard to really trade for these guys and be like championship contenders. So I don't know what contenders would want to trade for them. And the guys at the bottom of the barrels, are you really looking at DeJounte and Trae Young to really like change your future? Like I feel like it's tough for Atlanta's trade value. But yeah, I think that they have no choice but to blow it up. Like you know, like you guys said that they were mid. Like, oh, do you go for a missing piece, this and that? I don't think they can even do that. I think they have to tank. And you said they have like no picks even. So it's like, I guess you trade those guys for picks, period, and just pray for the next 3 years. Now that's my thoughts.
I can get behind that.
Do you think they can trust the process like Philly did a few years ago?
I think they at least have a guy that can be a number 2, number 3 guy in Jalen Johnson. So at least you have a baseline, unlike the Bulls. So,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
good
think
news from the
definitely-
Bulls. Lonzo Ball is back to dunking.
Okay.
But he can't sprint though.
No, but he's getting.
They'll
he's
dunk
getting
for like the next week. They'll be
yeah.
good.
He'll dunk and then sit on ice for a couple weeks. Yeah, he'll do that. But you think the Bulls are worse off than the
I
Hawks?
still think the Bulls.
Really?
They should have traded everyone at this deadline, and they're not going to get anything in return now.
Blow it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
Praying for Lonzo to return healthy.
I know. Please.
Can we just talk about how bad we feel for Lonzo? Like, he was on one team where he actually had the perfect surroundings around him, and he gets it all taken away from him. And he's gonna come back, and they're all gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. Like, he did not deserve this
No.
send off.
Praying for healthy.
Healthy recovery, man.
Healthy Lonzo.
recovery. Yeah.
Healthy Lonzo.